Good morning. We have quite the adventure today. So, I don't know if I should start the car. We'll start it. We'll start it. We have a road trip to go on today. I am driving to Vermont for my best friend Chelsea's son Fletcher's first birthday. We do not need the AC. It is 61 degrees this morning. Good and balmy. So we have a long drive ahead of us, and I thought it is also August 31st, so it is the last day of the month. So I was like, you know what we should do? We should binge some books. So I have downloaded all 6 of the Improbable Meet Cute series. It's on KU. They're all like short stories, and they come with free audio in KU. So we have allergies. We have about 3.5 hours there and about 3.5 hours back. So if each one takes me about an hour, I should be able to finish all 6 in this road trip. So that is our goal. And I'm taking you along for the ride, of course. So we will see what kind of trouble we get up to. But first, Starbucks. So we are on our way to Starbucks, and I wanted to tell you super quick about this Improbable Meet Cute series. So it is a shared world series. So each of the 6 books is written by a different author, which I'm excited for. There's a few authors on there that I haven't read before. Abby Jimenez, I've never read from before. Ashley Poston, one of those. I've never read from her before. But then there's also some that I do know. Christina Lauren, Sally Thorne, who wrote The Hating Game, is also in here. And then Jasmine Gilroy. I don't think I've read from her before. So, a couple new authors, a couple authors that I know from. And the whole premise of this series is like Improbable Meet Cute is like what it's called. So it's like meeting somebody that you like probably wouldn't normally meet. So I'm curious to see how they like kind of pair up. The ratings on this series are very skewed. Like some of them have like 4 stars and some of them have like 2.5 star average ratings on Goodreads. So I'm really curious to see about that, how like the writing styles differ. But I'm excited to read them either way because that's 6 books to add to my August read count, and also my yearly count, which is always great to have a little extra boost. So I'm excited to read them. And we've got plenty of time. I figured instead of doing one big like audio book for the drive, I could do 6 little ones and get like that much more on my list. So that is the quick little update. I will check in with you. I'm gonna read them in order. And it starts with Exception to the Rule by Christina Lauren, who is an author that I found this year, and I've been like binging their backlist. I think I've read 9 books by them. It's a pair that writes them. It's like Christina something and Lauren something, and they write together as Christina Lauren. So it's like a duo, which I always find so fascinating. Like I don't understand how 2 people can write a book and like have it seem like one person wrote it. Anyway, so amazing. So we're going to grab some Starbucks. It is also Labor Day weekend, so we may hit a bunch of traffic, which is not ideal, but that's fine, because I'm leaving with plenty of time to get there. The party's at 1. It's 7:38 right now, which means I will hopefully get there around 11, which is when she said they were going to be setting up. So I should hopefully get there around then, so I'll have a little bit of extra time to like chit chat and whatnot while we're setting up everything. And then the party, and then the trek back home. The worst part of having friends that don't live near you is that you never see them. But I will take any opportunity that I can, if I can, to make the trip. So that is where we're at. Exception to the Rule by Christina Lauren will be first on the docket today. But first we need Starbucks. So I stopped to grab gas, and apparently this gas station hates me. So we're gonna just get gas somewhere else along our drive, because I cannot be bothered with this right now. I went to the first pump, and the pump said closed, which I was like, what? And then I went to the second pump.
At the stop sign, turn left onto Mass Road, then turn left.
I did the thing, and then it just sat there, and I was like, okie dokie then. I will just take my business elsewhere. Off to a great start. Yay! I'm trying to wait until I get on like the main highway to start my audiobook, because once I get on the highway, I have to drive on that highway for like 300 miles. It's like something crazy like that. So I have plenty of time once I get on the highway, but I have been just doodling around trying to get gas and things, so I should be on the highway in the next few minutes, and hopefully have an update for the first book soon. Okay, we've got some gas. We are back on the road. What a mess. I didn't get a chance to get it on camera because it happened kind of fast, but there were some wild turkeys crossing the road, so I had to stop and wait for them to pass. There was a motorcyclist that was following me for like a good, like basically from when I left like Starbucks until like very recently, and I think he was happy behind me because I was like cruising. And then I had to stop for the turkeys, and he was like, what in the world? And then he saw the turkeys, but I didn't get them on camera. But wild turkeys were spotted today. So I've got some gas. I will be on the highway in about a mile, and then I will finally get to start Exception to the Rule by Christina Lauren. So this is the longest not reading part of a reading blog ever, but we are getting there. I ate my ham and cheese croissant and making good work on my beverage, which means I'm probably gonna have to pee soon. So love that for me. And hopefully, I'm hoping this is my plan. You can tell me if I stick to it or not. But my plan is to get through Exception to the Rule before I have to stop to pee. That way, when I stop to pee, I can switch to the next book, which I don't remember what it's called, but I will tell you when we're reading it. So that's my goal. So let's see how we do. Hello! Okay, quick check-in time. I am 42% of the way through Exception to the Rule, and I'm loving it. So this one, the first 42% is all emails, and I am a hoe for emails and texts in books. I don't know if you are too, but I totally am. And it starts with our male main character emailing what he thinks is his professor on Valentine's Day to be like, hey, I'm missing this assignment or something like that. And who he emails is actually our female main character, and she replies and she's like, I'm not a teacher, like, sorry. Also, why are you doing schoolwork on Valentine's Day? And they are in high school because she is 14 and he is 16 at the time. So they're like young. And anyway, so this starts this tradition of like emailing each other on Valentine's Day to be like, Happy Valentine's Day. It's very, very cute. And then like because they're emailing like their school emails, and so he graduates and like makes an email that has the same like beginning part as like his school email did to like email her on Valentine's Day. So cute. My husband's calling. Hold on. Okay, we're back. So they start this like every Valentine's Day they like email each other. It's very, very cute. They know that they grew up in the same hometown, but they like don't exchange names or like anything like that. So it's like anonymous-ish. And so like their emails, they'll be like, oh, like I switched my name or my major to like major redacted or whatever. It's very, very cute. I was giggling like the whole time. Anyway, so I'm 42% in, and we just got to a chapter where I think they're going to meet, because they are kind of like, hey, like maybe we could meet up if we're like in the same place. And they're like, oh, I have a boyfriend, oh, I have a girlfriend, like, and so it's like never been the right time. And so I think they're going to meet because we just switched from emails to like a chapter that's like not emails. So I wanted to give you an update. I'm loving the beginning so far, and I'm definitely excited to see what happens when they meet. I also am not sure if there's spice in these. I know Christina Lauren is usually known as like a spicy author, so I'm curious to see how that will work. But so far, obsessed. And I also love that the audio comes with the KU ebook, and it's whisper sync, so I can have like the book open on my phone and it will like highlight the words as it goes, so it like flips the pages for me, so while I'm driving it's like safe, you know, because I'm not like swiping and doing shit, because I'm a person who cannot just do an audiobook. Like I have to read along with it kind of, but with something like this I don't feel like I'm like reading along. Like obviously I'm not like staring at my phone while I'm driving, but I like being able to like see where I'm at. But anyway, okay, that's my quick update. I'm gonna go hopefully finish this. It took me like 20 minutes to get through 40%, so far it's going pretty quickly, and I think I'm listening at 2 times speed because I cannot listen to like 1 time speed. It's like so slow. So yeah, that's my update, and I will touch back with you probably when I finish it. Okay, so I crossed over into Vermont and stopped at this rest area and ended up only having like 20 minutes left of exception to the rule. So I sat on the cute little Adirondack chairs with a pretty view and finished it. And oh my God, so cute. I absolutely loved it. It does not have spice, so that was okay. Because it's a short story, I think it's fine. But man, did I love it. It was so cute. It took me a little over an hour. I think it was like an hour and 13 minutes to finish it. So overall not bad. And that was the longest one of the series. So I'm about to get back on the road. I grabbed myself a little snack. These are like my favorites. We used to have these all the time when I was a kid. My mom was like obsessed with them. And I've got my water because I finished my Starbucks drink. So I'm going to have a little snacky snack. I have about 90 miles left to go. So still plenty of time. I'm about to start Worst Wingman Ever, which is by Abby Jimenez, and I've never read Abby Jimenez before, so that's a first for me. So I'm excited to try out a new to me author. But yeah, I thought Exception to the Rule was so cute. So cute! And I'm such a sucker. I think I talked about this already. For like emails or like text messages in books. It's great. So highly recommend. But now I'm gonna go ahead and start Worst Wingman Ever, and I will update you along the way. I don't know if I'll update you in the middle or when I finish it, because I don't know how long this one is. I don't remember. I just know that Exception to the Rule was the longest at like 100 pages, so this one's less than that. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into that, and I will update you guys soon. Alright, another quick update because I'm at another gas station. I did not put enough gas in my car the first time. Fail. But I did want to touch base because I am 45% into Worst Wingman Ever, and I'm squealing again, so we're winning. It's so cute. It's so cute. And I don't think I realized that this whole series, or maybe it's just the first two, maybe they're not all like this, but they all kind of revolve around like Valentine's Day, which is so cute. And I think that they all have like notes or letters or something, because this one also has like notes. He like his name is John, and he gets tasked by his brother, I think it was his brother, to leave a note on Valentine's Day on his girlfriend's car for him because he like can't do it. And so he ends up leaving the note on the wrong car, and it's our female main character Holly's car that he leaves it on. And then his brother is all like, you have to like make it, like fix it, because now my girlfriend thinks I didn't do anything for her on Valentine's Day. And so he like goes back and finds her car and like notices the tires flat, and like it's so cute. So I'm 45% into that one. I'm hoping to get it finished pretty quickly because I think I've only been reading for like 20 minutes. So another nice quick read, which I'm loving. And again, it has the audio included with KU. So we love that. So I'm going to go finish that, and I'll check in with you when I'm done. Hello. Hopefully it's not too loud. It is like raining. I feel like my car is being super loud, so hopefully you can hear me okay. I just finished Worst Wingman Ever by Abby Jimenez. Another one that made me do the like squealy, girly stuff. You know. If you know, you know. These are so cute. They pretty much end like when the couple gets together. So they're kind of like, I don't want to say prequels, but they have like prequel vibes. Like they're not, you don't really get to see them like going out together. But you get to see like how they like kind of meet, and all of the like little notes and things. We love to see it. This one was a little bit shorter. It took me about 40-ish minutes. So definitely quick and easy. I don't know, about probably 40 minutes from where I'm Dreamboat by Sally Thorne, and Sally Thorne wrote The Hating Game. So I'm going to try and get through that last one before I get there. That way I'll have 3 of them done, and then I can try and do the last 3 on the way home. But it's going so well. They're so perfect. They're quick. They're easy. And they're just really fun to listen to. The narrators have been really good so far. So I'm having a great freaking time. Highly recommend going on a 6-hour road trip and listening to the Improbable Meet Cute series. So I'm going to jump into Rosie and the Dreamboat, and I will give you an update. I might not update you halfway. Like, I've kind of been like stopping halfway through every book to like get gas or like pee or whatever. But I'm gonna probably push through and get to where I'm going in Rosie and the Dreamboat. So I probably won't check in with you until I'm done with it. But I will talk to you guys soon. This one still takes place on Valentine's Day, but there were no like notes or letters or emails or anything like that. Still very cute. Definitely wasn't feeling as much tension as the other 2, but definitely feeling like the sparks and the giggles. This one, I felt like the FMC and the MMC were more like kind of goofy. Which is totally fine. I love that. But versus the other 2, where like the characters had like higher stakes in their personal lives. This one, I did feel like the characters did have like some stakes, or kind of like not necessarily stakes, but like reservations about getting involved. But it was really cute. I liked it. I thought it was really fun. So I've officially finished the first 3. I'm about 10 minutes away from where I'm going. So I am going to start the 4th one, which I didn't look up which one it was. Fail. When I leave here on my ride back home, because I'll have another 3 hours for that. So it is 11:37 now. It's been a good ride so far. The books have definitely kept me busy and squeaking and squealing, you know, like you do when you read romance. If it's good romance, you get that like swoony thing. Definitely smiling at myself while I've been driving, which I love. So that is my quick update. I hope you've enjoyed all of the like scenery stuff. Vermont is so pretty. There's just trees everywhere, and it always amazes me like how far out in the middle of nowhere my friend lives, but bless her heart, she loves it out here, so it's fine. Someday I'll convince her to move to civilization, but until then we will deal with the 3-hour drives to go see her. So I am going to check in with you when I'm getting ready to leave the party and let you know what book 4 is, because I totally forgot to look it up before I jumped on here for a check-in, so I don't remember which one it is, but we will be back for the second half of the Improbable Meet Cute series. Hello. I am getting ready to leave the party. It just started downpouring. I'm like soaked. But I've got 3 hours home, and the next book is Drop Cover and Hold On by Jasmine Gilroy. I think I said that right. And so that's what's next. I am pretty confident that I will get through all 3 on the ride home because I've got quite a bit of time, and they're pretty short, so we should be fine. But I will check in with you in a little bit when I've gotten through them. This one was in third person, which I don't love in romance. So you only have a single POV, and it's like talking about them. Like, she did this, Daisy did this, blah, blah, blah. Which I don't love. It's not my favorite. But it wasn't terrible. I liked the premise of it better than I liked how it was written. I will say that. The other thing that was a little bit off-putting is they talked about the male main character being from New York, but then the audiobook narrator, because it was only narrated by one narrator who was female, and when she did his voice, she gave him like a Cajun accent. So he sounded like he was from like Louisiana, but he said that he was from New York, so that was like confusing. And I understand people can move from like Louisiana to New York, like I get that part. But then why not say that so that the Cajun accent made sense? I don't know. It was really weird. It threw me off because I wasn't expecting it. But yeah, the third person is just, it's not my favorite. I don't love it. So that one is done. The next one is the Ashley Poston one, and I already forgot what it was called. Luck? Does it have Just My Luck, maybe? That's also a Lindsay Lohan movie, I think. But I think it's called Just My Luck. But I am about an hour, a little over an hour and 15 minutes away from home. So I'm still hoping to get through those two. So we'll see. The last one only took me 30 minutes. So let's hope that these last two are quick as well. And I will be back to check in with you very soon. It is time again. I just finished book 5 of the Improbable Meet Cute series. It's called With Any Luck by Ashley Poston. This one was really cute. It is single POV, but it is first person. There was a little bit of smut, like a teeny tiny bit of spice, and there was actually a little bit of spice in the last book as well, but I forgot to tell you that when I did my check-in. Ooh, that guy is zooming. But it was cute. I liked it. I really liked the premise. It was very giving Hangover vibes, like the movie Hangover, if you remember that movie. So it was really cute. I liked it. The last one is The Royal Valentine by Soraya Bowen. I think that's her name. And if I'm remembering correctly, she writes in the Hush Note series with Debney Perry and Rebecca Yarros. So I've read her before. That's Serena Bowen. I thought her name was Soraya. I don't know. I will put the cover somewhere so that you can see what it is. But The Royal Valentine is the last one. I found something out while on this little trip, is that if I have my phone plugged in to like charge it, it will not allow me to listen to audiobooks because it like doesn't register that the plug isn't like headphones, so it thinks it's playing through headphones, but it's not. So it won't play through my radio, which is a bummer. So I've had to alternate like charging my phone and listening to them. I'm only about 30, or I'm probably more like 45 minutes away from home. The last audiobook took me about 35 minutes, so I'm gonna try and charge my phone for like 10 minutes and then hopefully be able to listen to the last one because I have 5% battery right now, so she dying. So that is the plan, but I'm almost done and I'm so proud of myself for being able to actually accomplish this. It's really silly, but it's been really fun. This was actually the first one as well that I like recognized. They talk about Cook's Bakery, which is where the last book took place, and so, or the book I just finished talked about Cook's Bakery, which the previous book talked about or like took place at. So this was the first time I like noticed that connection. So I don't know if there were other connections that I just didn't pick up on. But I appreciated that little Easter egg. So next is The Royal Valentine by whoever it is. I know their name begins with an S and their last name begins with a B. I thought it was Serena Bowen, but now I think it might be Soraya. I don't know. I have no clue. It's been a long day. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. But I've got about 40 minutes left of driving and it's only 5:30, so it's not quite bedtime yet. But soon. So I will give you guys an update once I finish the last book in the series. Are you gonna behave yourself back there? We'll see. I apologize. It is several days later. I did finish Royal Valentine in the car, but it was way too dark to record a video. So I was like, well, I'll just check in with you guys later. Fast forward several days. But I did finish Royal Valentine. It was a little bit strange that they put a third act breakup in a novella that was like 70 pages. Like, it just seemed very out of place. But it wasn't too bad. It definitely had like, all right, Bo, if you can't bow and not be weird, we're gonna get out of here. It definitely had like low-key Princess Diary vibes, but also, or like, what was that movie? Was it Mandy Moore? And she was like the president's daughter. No, I think it was Katie Holmes. She was like the president's daughter, but she was like pretending that she wasn't. It had like that vibes, I think. It wasn't terrible, but like I said, I didn't appreciate the third act breakup. I thought that it was a little weird to have a third act breakup in there. But I did finish the series in one single day, which was so crazy. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was really fun to record because I was in the car by myself for like 7 hours. So it gave me something to like interact with, I guess. So I definitely recommend, we had a talk. I definitely recommend the Improbable Meet Cute series. If for nothing else, the vibes. It was really cute. All the Valentine's Day stories were really fun. But I highly recommend that series. So definitely go ahead and check it out. And I will see you guys back here in the next one. Bye, guys.